I photograph the mileage on my wife's car every Friday. So this started because of a gas station receipt, honestly. I found one crumpled in Rachel's cup holder for a station 2 towns over, like 40 minutes from anywhere she'd normally go. When I asked her about it, she just said, "I don't know, I stopped for a coffee," which fine, except she doesn't drink gas station coffee. She makes fun of me for drinking gas station coffee. I didn't say anything else. I just started paying attention. Every Friday morning before work, I'd go out to the driveway with my phone and take a picture of her odometer, just the numbers. Then the next Friday I'd do it again and do the math. Her commute is short. She works 12 minutes from the house, and on a normal week she'd put maybe 80-90 miles on that car. That's it. The first Friday I checked, it was over 300. I told myself there was an explanation. Maybe she ran errands. Maybe she visited her sister. But I kept doing it, week after week, and it was always the same. 300, 350, once almost 400 miles in a week, and she never once mentioned going anywhere. I'd ask, real casual over dinner, do anything fun this week, and she'd say no, just work, honestly. Same boring stuff. I had a folder on my phone, 12 pictures, 12 Fridays. I'd lie there at night doing the arithmetic in my head, thousands of miles she couldn't account for, and I felt like I was going insane. I lost like 11 pounds. My buddy Dave kept asking if I was sick. Here's the thing though, I didn't want to fight, I wanted proof. So one Thursday night, I told her I had an early meeting and I set my alarm for 4 a.m. When her car left the driveway at 5:40 the next morning, I was already sitting in my truck down the street with the lights off. I followed her for 35 minutes, out past the highway, past the town with the gas station, into this development I'd never seen. She pulled into the driveway of a little gray house and sat there. And I sat there, a block back, and I genuinely thought I was about to watch my marriage end in real time. Then the front door opened, and an old man came out on a walker. She got out and helped him down the steps, held his arm the whole way to the car. And I just sat there like an idiot with my heart going 100 miles an hour because I did not know that man. I called her. I watched her look at her phone through the windshield and hit decline. Called again, decline. So I drove up and parked behind her and got out, and her face when she saw me, I'll never forget it. Not guilt, just this pure confusion. "What are you doing here?" she said. "How are you here?" And the old man goes, "Rachel, who is this?" Turns out his name is Walter. Turns out he was her boss's father, and back in the fall he'd had a stroke, and his son couldn't afford the care home and couldn't take the mornings off, and Rachel, my Rachel, had quietly volunteered to drive out every single morning before her shift to get him to his physical therapy appointments, for free, for months, because she didn't want her boss to lose his dad. Why didn't you tell me? You always say that. Everything's not our problem. That one landed, because she wasn't wrong. I told her about the pictures then. The odometer, the folder, the 4 a.m. alarm. All of it. I thought she'd cry. Instead, she got very quiet and very still, and she said, "You photographed my car every week for 3 months. I thought you were cheating," I said. And she said, "I know exactly what you thought. That's the part I can't get past. You had a whole system, Ben. You did math, and it never once occurred to you that I might be doing something good." I didn't have an answer for that. I still don't, really. So I go out to that gray house now too, Wednesdays and Fridays. Walter calls me the other one. I help him down the steps and I don't say a word about mileage, and Rachel doesn't look at me the same way she used to, and I earned that. She still has the folder. She screenshotted every picture off my phone before she gave it back. "Just so I remember," she said, "who you were willing to think I was." Walter's walking without the walker now, 6 weeks ahead of schedule.